experimenting with what is accessible on YouTube, which is really important to understand. It is always important to learn new skills and to learn new products that are out there. Like, so for instance, let's go into this. Okay, we're gonna go into create. You see that little icon, this little thing over here? That shows you, that's like the new AI kind of development for, okay, and then it has, it's almost like a new, like TikTok's kind of editing suite, but they've done something even more incredible. So they have a whole bunch of new things that you can kind of develop and experience or experiment with. And in my case, I'm using the photo video. So when you're developing a vision on, okay, let's go back to this. This is the YouTube layout, okay? I don't know if anybody's really looked into this, but I was testing it out because I was like, I need to see what they have available. So it says create video, make me move, photo video, which is what I use. I use a photo video, image, background, music. And then these are just examples of the things you can do to create on there, okay? And I think people need to try out the new system and the new skills. YouTube has become an incredible source of global content, as we know. But it's not just global content, it's how it's constructed. I think to be honest with you, I think there's a lot more going on than people are even discussing about YouTube, which is quite amazing. Okay, so let's take an example. Let's go into creating a photo video. Okay, so we're gonna create a photo video. This is the YouTube studio. This is the YouTube studio. Create a video. Wait, create, hold on a second. Create, let me just see. Create video. You're responding to the content that you are creating to publish YouTube AI figures. Okay, so that's what it shows you. So when you start setting it up, you need to do that. Continue. Let's make an example. Okay. You can either add an image, okay? Or you can create a video with your permission. So I haven't done this yet, or we can do a description. So what you need to do is when you're developing this, you need to write, I don't know, let's just say modern contemporary space. Now I'm not going to publish it because it's not technically what I do, but I'm going to show you modern contemporary space. So I'm adding in the information, modern contemporary space, with, let's say, a cat in a Halloween costume. Very Halloween. With pumpkins. So the more descriptive you get, the more detailed the AI format kind of creates. But you have to understand, like, okay, let's create. So I just wrote this. So it's going to create. Taking a few moments. It takes a moment to get there. And that's what it comes up with, okay? So it just depends on how detailed you get. I do not use, when I create my images, I do not use YouTube to create my images. I have multiple ways and multiple layers to create mine. But this is an example. You can do lots of different things. So you could, for instance, let's just, okay, so let's go back. That just gives you a general idea. Let's use an image. Add image. Only use photo of others with, Okay, so that's not really going to be... Let's use... I don't know if this is going to work, but let's test it out. This is one that I just created the other day. So I'm adding that image. And then maybe more of a description. Let's go back and give more of a description. Let's say... So there are a few ways you can do this. Make the figure move. And you can get more detailed into that. So I have one of the pieces that I designed and I'm putting it in here. Okay. So it's just loading, basically, is what you're seeing here. But you get a chance to see how I'm Okay. Very interesting. So as you can see, I create my own images, and then the images can be constructed. This is a different way. I don't usually do it this way. This is create a movie from... That's very cool. Create a movie from the... Okay, I'm not going to post it. Maybe I post it. So let's see. Didn't think about posting it, but let's. It's very beautiful, actually. So it works with what it does is it works with the character or the image, that you're trying to kind of develop. Now the music I do, it says add song. And even though I was using, like experimenting with sounds, I'm going back and using the piece that I produced. Okay. And you can pull it out from a video that you probably had constructed before. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to save it. I'm not going to post it yet. But that's a very good example. Turn it to private. This is all done on, except for the images. I do not create the images on YouTube. I create my own images. That's a general idea. There are many different ways you can kind of put this together, but you have to be descriptive. Like you can't just say, oh, I need a cat with a costume. You need to describe the costume. You need to explain what the cat's gonna look like. You need to explain what the cat is around to make it look as accurate as possible to the design you want.